Welcome back to the channel. After getting the first service done and subsequently getting the M fully unlocked, here are my first opinions so far. Straight from the factory, I was not 100% happy with the handlebar ergonomics and comfort of the seat. Hence, these were my very first modifications to address these shortcomings. I ended up turning the factory handlebar stem 180 degrees around and bring the handlebar closer to me. I also installed 25mm risers, which did a trick for me on the ergo side. Concerning the seat, I utilized a aftermarket comfort seat, which ended up raising the seat height slightly, reducing the bend in my knees, and also added much needed figure padding for better seat comfort. I have been riding with this setup for the past 600 plus miles and are very happy with it. Riding 2-hour plus stints with no discomfort to my arms or bottom end. My only gripe with the BMW is that the handlebar can be a bit buzzy at highway speeds. But I do understand that BMW sacrificed a bit of rider comfort for outright performance, choosing not to utilize counterbalanced internals, saving weight and improving performance in the process. I am planning to experiment with weighted bar ends and try to reduce the vibration that way, but honestly, even in its current state, it's really not that big of an issue, as the bike comes with cruise control, giving relief on longer highway stints. Last but not least, I switched the fuel cap to a unit that does not require a physical key. A bit of an oversight, if you ask me, since the bike comes with a keyless ignition switch, but I'm really nitpicking at this point. And that is it for all my personal dislikes. Everything else on the bike is well thought out and screams premium quality. When it comes to light touring duties, easy to use cruise control is on board among heated grips and built-in navigation that runs over the BMW connected app for in-dash turn-by-turn directions. Furthermore, there is Hill Start Assist that is so easy to use that makes you wonder why not all bikes come like this. With all these features at play and my personal improvements to the ergonomics, it is easy to see that this BMW is not just a one-trick pony for the racetrack. So what is the bike like with the engine software unlocked after the first service? Well, here is where it gets spicy. The best fitting analogy I can think of is a wolf in sheep's clothing. In rain, road or dynamic mode, you have very usable and predictable power combined with best-in-class brakes and rider aids. However, switch it into race or fully customizable race pro mode and it will reveal its wild side. The front wheel will come up on command, the exhaust will start to pop and crackle, and while you're at it, dare to go past 10,000 RPMs and the shift comes will unleash the full potential of this 210 horsepower superbike that weighs just 199 kilograms. Terms like mental, psychotic, savage or absolute lunatic come to mind. Do we need a bike like this on the street? We sure don't. But do I want a bike like this? Yes, I do. The giggle factor is completely off the charts, and while my previous Kawasaki ZH2 could get outright scary at full power with its supercharger fully spooled up, the advanced electronics of the BMW somehow makes it look easy and a lot less intimidating, requiring a healthy dose of respect and self-control for the bike and its capabilities. With its inline 4-cylinder engine, this bike will never sound as good as a well-tuned V-twin in my book. However, BMW managed in factory form, mind you, a very unique sound pattern for the M. Up to about 6000 RPMs, the transmission emits a supercharger-like whine that is overtaken by amazing intake noises towards 10,000 RPMs. Once past 10K, all hell breaks loose, and the bike will scream towards its 14,600 RPM redline. What a show! On deceleration, in any of the race modes, the bike will start to crackle, pop and fart, adding to the overall amazing theatrics. Everything is so well tuned that I don't even see a need for any changes in the exhaust system, even with a catalytic converter at play. On a side note, the transmission and its quickshifter are an absolute gem. While I always refrain from 1-2 upshifts or 2-1 downshifts on my other bikes, BMW has perfected their quickshifter, making you use the clutch only on initial setoff. It really is that good. Ultimately, BMW has given us what S1000 single R owners have been asking for years. Superbike performance in a naked bike, and boy, did they deliver. I cannot tell you how many times I tried fully fared superbikes just to have to admit that I'm just too goddamn old for their aggressive ergonomics. But this naked, upright BMW M1000R, I can do. Yes sir, let's go. As you can probably tell by now, I am very happy with my newest member of the Wings Geo stable, and why I actually downsized in numbers, I have seemed to reach Motorcycle Zen with the 3 bikes in my garage. Each brings a very unique riding experience to the table, and I am looking forward to share more of my adventures, modifications and long-term reviews with the channel. As always, keep it on 2, be safe, and I will see you soon in the next one. Bye.